Bamboozle. Plumlee. Oh, look at Mason.
And Middleton each scored 20 or more.
Pistons scrambling. And oh my goodness, Plumlee!
His balance.
Dario, Jerebko goes down and go.
Down to the clock. Wow. He broke 2 sets of ankle pulls.
Oh, with the spin move and the step through.
Moving off to Shaq, 20 feet to the left of the goal. If he shoots from there and makes it, I'm leaving. He dribbled well.
Line, found it right there. Oh! Inside. Yeah.
Fred sends it to Thad Young. Former Sixer. Oh, yes, he's everywhere.
Take it and make it.
Look at that.
Behind his back, 3-4 times.
The point down. Then he spins again.
Bothered by Lou.
I just shot my shot at this little dot. I'm trying to crit that neck on her big neck. My niggas selling crit.
What's up, YouTube? It's Drew. I'm back in the video with a big body Bang 23 video. Now, first things first, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 6K. Now, saying today I am the build dealer on your local corner, and I'll come at y'all with this big man point guard type build. Yes, sir. You know, I just created this in my head. I was thinking of what is the most oddball build to possibly make, and that is a point guard that plays like a big man. You know, like, nobody would have expected me making this build. I didn't think that I was going to make this build, you know, but I thought it would have been a creative and rare type of build to make a 6'9" point guard that can dribble, but also dominate in the post, dominate on defense, you know, but still shoot, you know. So this build pretty much has all of the skills and characteristics of a regular traditional point guard, right? Except this build can play as a big man, and it is a big man, technically speaking. You see it's already bulky. You see you already got the veins popping. You see the biceps are biceps. The calves are calving, the feet are feeding, you feel me? We going crazy with this build. Without further ado, let's get right to the attributes that I use for this big man 2K23 point guard build. So as you see, he is 6'9", 226 pounds with a 7'7" wingspan and a built body shape. You know, as you see right here, you know, I made the boy built just because I wanted him to resemble that big man. You see it's 226 pounds already, so that means that it has the size to do what it needs to do. Now for the attributes, I'm going to put his close shot up to an 85, his driving layup up to an 85, his driving dunk up to an 85, and then I'm going to put his post control up to an 87, which will give you silver quick first step off rip. For shooting, you want an 81 mid-range shot, and then you want to put your 3-point shot up to a 75, as well as putting your free throw rating up to a 69. You know, it's a marvelous number, as we all know. For your playmaking, you want a 70 pass accuracy, 87 speed with ball, and a 87 ball handling, and a 73 speed with ball. For your defensive rebounding, you know, obviously it's not going to be the most defensive heavy build, but it's a big man defense heavy type of build. So you see I'm going to put his interior defense up to an 80, I'm going to put his perimeter defense up to a 75, his block rating up to an 87, which will give you silver anchor, and then his defensive rebound up to an 85, which will allow you to hit the glass. And for his physicals, you want a 70 speed, a 75 acceleration, and 86 strength to give you gold brick wall. You want to put your vertical rating up to a 76 or 75, and then you want to put your stamina up to a 90. And this is pretty much the build, man. As you see, it's a very balanced build: 20 finishing, 19 shooting, 17 playmaking, and 17 defensive badges. You see you have the 86 strength, you have all of the attributes of a traditional big man, and the takeovers I would go with is power back down to stuff blocks, but you have access to slashing, shot creating, rim protecting, and post scoring takeovers. So it's a wide range of takeovers to choose from, and it's obviously a very versatile type of point guard build in which you can play as a point guard and as a center. You see I have shades of Kay Cunningham, LaMelo Ball, and Penny Hardaway. So like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. You know, if you haven't subscribed to me yet, you know, as I said, this build is different. You know, this build is just different because it's not, there's no build like it. You know, I haven't made a build at all similar to it. Any build that can reflect the differences that I made in this build in terms of its height, in terms of its wingspan. You see the bash spread is already balanced as it is. You know, if it were up to me, you know, because it is a point guard build, I would honestly consider putting all 4 toward playmaking, but you could also split all 4 between playmaking and finishing, you know, just to make sure you're okay in those departments. But as I said, this build can operate as a big man. You can literally get the glass or get on the boards and go right into the post, hit a drop step, hit a post spin, and make your defense look silly. And because you have the point guard positioning, there's a high chance that you will be matched up with a point guard. Say if you were in rec, you know, it's a high chance that a point guard will have to guard you because you are a point guard position. But that is such a catfish because this build is literally a dominant big man build. You know, you have an 86 strength, which allows you to back down pretty much anybody, ranging from point guards to tall behind centers. And on top of that, you can guard anybody 1 through 5, literally because of your quickness and because of your defensive attributes. What am I, an essay? What am I talking about? But additionally, that's still an essay type word. I'm sorry, but I've been writing essays all day. It's finals week. But additionally, you have 87 block rating, which allows you to hit it from behind, if you know what I mean. I'm talking about the ball from behind. You know, get a block shot, go crazy in that department, and do what you need to do. So with this build, you know, you do what you need to do. You get your stuff done. And on top of that, you are tall. You know, literally with this build, I remember 6'9" builds went crazy for a little bit. I'm pretty sure they patched those builds, but you still see them everywhere in 2K. You still see the tall 6'9" playmaking type of builds. But with this build, you know, it's not just the traditional 6'9" build. Yes, you do have the ability to playmaking, but you also have the ability to shoot, you have the ability to play in the post, and you have the ability to defend. So you can do everything with this build and then some. And on top of that, you have silver quick first step. So there's not much that you can't do with it. There's not much weaknesses that this build has, other than the fact that it might be slower than some guard builds. But other than that, you have contact dunks, you have nice layup packages, you have a high close shot rating, you have, you know, 75 3-point shots, so you are able to stretch the floor out still while being 6'9". You know, there's just a lot that this build has to offer for players in the game, and for even novice players. You know, it's a lot to offer for them. But yeah, let me know what you think down below about the build. If y'all like this build, if y'all want more, you know, unorthodox builds akin to this one. But until then, I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Peace.